What's up, all my Reason users out there? About to do a quick little video just to see if anybody has the same issues. When you're searching, well, let me explain it to you like this. My refills folder right here. I got two samples folders, as you see. I got it split up from A through L basically, and M through Z, just to say for that instance. And I got the standard orchestra factory, and the Reason 9 sounds, and I also got the factory bake extension that's on Propellerheads site for free from sample Softphonics. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. Basically, this video is pretty much describing how long it takes to search for a specific sound and the unorganization of the how Reason is not organizing your sounds like a Cubase media bay would do, or whatever most DAWs do. They have like this type of media bay where all the sounds that are in your computer, from internal and external drives, they can load it all up into one instance. But Reason doesn't do that, and that sucks, unfortunately, and they need to change the game on that, because the technology is out here for you Propellerhead to take advantage of, so us users could turn around and take advantage of. And it takes a hell of a lot of time. You know what I mean? If you got like 10,000 kick files, 10,000 snares, and no matter what type of snare you want to look for, it's not categorized. So it takes forever. Then once the search engine pulls all the sounds, finally all the snares, let's go over here to my refills. I just clicked it, as you see. Hopefully it'll load up, because other thing is too, just to reiterate, I got all my sounds, my song files and all that other stuff on an external drive right now. I don't have it on an internal, because I just changed my main drive from a 250 gigabyte to a 1 terabyte, and I just haven't gotten around to buying another probably 1 or 2 terabytes to make it another internal one, and turn around and use the external that I'm currently using now as the main backup drive or whatever. I just haven't gotten around to it, because don't got the time for it right now. I'm doing other things other than music. But as you see, finally, I got over 20 gigs of refills. That's for sure. We could go on and on. On and on and on and on. Right here. But let's go back to the top. Oh, right here. And just say, we keep it in the refills folder. We'll look for a kick. And as you see, it's scanning. Even on the external drive, it's going to scan to a little bit over 10,000 items found, or files found, or whatever the case be. But I'm not sure how many it's going to find, because I don't know how many kicks I have. It's been a while since I actually did any type of searching, because I've been trying to do as much playing as possible, through the main instruments and just sound design in general. So we're going to see how long this takes right here. And when you're searching through just regular basic sounds or waves or samples within the refills folders that you're searching in, it loads pretty fast, so it's not really a flaw in that, even though I'm searching from the external drive right now. And like I said, I got over 20 gigabytes of refills in my refills folder right there. Got a lot of refills, man. And as far as my computer specs, got an HP Z600, with 12 gigs of RAM. I just put the terabyte drive in there. I just did a fresh install of Windows 10 anniversary, I suppose that is. It's all loaded up and fresh to go. I don't have the best processors. They're the E series of the 5600 Z9 series. The E ones, they're not the X ones, or the Ws for those that know. If you're on your processor, your specs of your computer components or whatever. I got the E ones. I'm going to step it up to, get some X ones. I'm trying to get my hands on the X5690s, but I heard they're really not that great from what I have been hearing through other YouTubers or whatever the case be. Commenting on videos I've done on the HP Z600 but it still has dual processors in it. 6 cores per processor, so that's 12 cores right there. I don't have hyper-threading on, because they say hyper-threading is not good when you're doing audio production in certain DAWs and programs or whatever, which doesn't really make sense, because you would think if your brain could, have more cells in it, you will, put more cells in your brain. So that's what pretty much hyper-threading is, to help your processor consistently think and, perform at a higher level. But I don't know, when you read a lot of the settings and the go to the tutorials and the forums, they say hyper-threading is not good. But back to the matter at hand. Finally found the kicks or whatever the case be. As you see where my little black timeline is, got a lot of stuff. But let's do the same instance, right? And keep in mind, I split my sample folders into alphabetical library from A through L and from M through Z, as you can see, because I got a lot of stuff sample wise. And I just downloaded 500,000 MIDI files, and that's the whole instance what I want to also talk about, because MIDI files, majority of them are low kilobits or whatever the case be. They're not large files in the megabytes or megabits. They're not gigabits or anything, but you have certain ones that are close to like a half a gig or more of information, because it's orchestral stuff, and that I have some of those folders, and it just takes forever for the Reason 9 to find and upload and search through the folders of those MIDI files that I just got. But we'll get to that in a second. We're just going to go to the my sample folders, A through L. We're just going to search kick. Now keep in mind, I got a shitload of samples. I don't even know how many gigs of samples I actually got here, just straight up files or whatever. This is going to be a minute. I might not even have enough time on my phone to even let this shit go through. That's how much stuff I got. Not just the folders you see right here. It's subfolders within subfolders within subfolders. My libraries go on and on, but I can't click that because it's searching. But and the other thing, when you're searching through large folders, Reason sometimes says it's not responding, and if that happens to happen to you while you're searching for specific sounds, unless this is don't got a good computer, then go to the task, the end task or whatever the case be, and kill it. But even though it may say that at the top right here where your file session may be at, don't close it out, because it's still searching for those specific files that you are specifically put in or whatever the case be. Excuse me for the shakiness too. I'm holding my camera over my little kite right here. Man, got my elbow on it. But yeah, as you see, it only got to 96, 97, almost at 100. Instances scanned right now. It's going to be a minute, and that makes no sense, Propellerhead, for the simple fact, when you have something like the Cubase Media Bay, all you have to do is select the folders where your samples and your sounds and your refills are at. It would, have that instant upload of it. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not in the mood to explain. It's late over here where I'm at. About to go take it down and go watch a movie in a little bit. I just wanted to do this video to show Propellerhead what it is I'm talking about. And this is not nothing, some type of bug that just happened to be in Reason 9.